So that was us being locked up. That immigration officer was locking us up with a baby with no food. So this immigration officer violated us. But the fact that I was locked up like a criminal still hurts me until today. Like a damn criminal, guys. What is good to you, gang? It is your girl T. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, please don't be shy to smash the subscribe button down below. Turn on your post notifications to get notified every time I post a video, baby. Guys, I'm sure you're so surprised that what's up with all this food on the table? What's going on with all the food on the table, sis? I'm doing a snack mukbang. Is it mukbang or mukbang or whatever they call it? So today I'm doing a snack mukbang, and I'm doing it while telling you guys a story. So I'm doing a story time. As you guys know, it's not a story time without wine, you guys know, but I really do love red wine. But this time around I bought white wine, so I was just trying to have a taste of white wine, and I wasn't so disappointed. It's actually also really good, just that I'm used to red wine. So it's a bit sour. I like sweet wine. Anyway, I don't know if this setup is okay. I failed to come up with a proper setup, but I'll try my best to be looking at you guys. So today I'm doing a story time. While having a snack. Guys, I've been taking this Simba chips, and I've been putting in this dip. Guys, this dip is absolutely nice. It's cheese and onion. It's really nice, and I've been dipping this creamy cheddar Zimbas. Guys, so today's story time, I'm going to be talking about the time we were locked up. Yeah, we're locked up. We were locked up at Beitbridge border post by the immigration officers. So what really took place was I was traveling with my mother, my little sister, my brother. So by that time my little sister was still very young, you know. She was like she wasn't even 5 yet. Alright, so for my popcorn I use original butter. This is what I put in my popcorn. Okay, sharp. We're traveling with my mother, my little sister, my brother, and me. So what happened is there was a new rule that we were not aware of, you know. Cool. We traveled from Zim coming to SA to my father. My father was still staying this side alone. So we're coming to South Africa for school holidays, right? Sharp. We're traveling, we get to the border post. They then tell us that this child, whose child is it? And then my mother's like, it's my child and my husband's child, right? We're still at the line where we stamp passports. We're trying to stamp and pass. But whose child is that? My mother said, okay, no, this is my child and my husband's child. They said, where is your husband? Then my mom said, no, my husband is not here with us, but he stays in South Africa and we are going to visit him now. That's where we're going. The immigration officers didn't want to hear it. They're like, no, so don't you know the laws that you cannot pass with a child at the border post, a child who's below 18, a minor? Don't you know that you cannot pass with a minor and the other parent is not there? So if the other parent is not here, there's really nothing that we can do, unless if there's an affidavit that proves that, okay, this child is indeed your child and your husband's. It started so lightly, you know. It wasn't that deep. Okay, we're like, okay, sure. We were not aware. This is a new law that was just implemented, and we're not aware of this law because we always pass on this border gate, you understand? So it's obviously a new law because we're not aware of it. So try to explain that to the officers. My guy, they didn't want to hear it. But to go to the bus and take your things. Today we didn't think it's something serious, it's getting deep. Okay, we went to the bus with my mom. Took our bags out. We came inside the offices. Then they directed us to this other room, you know. They're not even telling us what's happening. They're not explaining to us where they're taking us. They just said, follow me. We got there, followed the immigration officer, and then they said, get in this room. You will get out when an affidavit is sent by your husband. So that was us being locked up. That immigration officer was locking us up with nothing. We didn't have anything to eat. We were not prepared that we were going to be locked up because we didn't know that there's a new law that was implemented. So this immigration officer violated us. He took us to the room and they locked us up with a baby. My little sister was still a baby, actually. She was a baby. Locking us up with a baby with no food. The bus left. Obviously, they're not gonna wait for us because we didn't even get a chance to explain to the driver that, you know what, this is what is happening, because they just said, go take your stuff. And we did just that. Okay. They locked us up. This was the most painful, one of the top painful things that have happened to me in my life. To be locked up like a criminal at the Beitbridge border post with nothing to eat, without an explanation. You know, I felt like I was treated like an animal. So it was a very bad and painful experience, especially considering we had a baby with us and no one cared about that. Cool. My mother calls my dad and says, we've been detained here at Beitbridge border post. Apparently there's a new law that you cannot pass with a baby as a single parent without the consent of the other parent. My father is a person who worries a lot. I think we slept because it was already late. I'm trying to imagine if we were detained during the day, how long we're gonna stay there locked up. So it was already late when we got locked up. It was late. So there's really nothing my father could do at that moment. So we got locked up. My dad said it's very late now at the moment, but tomorrow morning, like very, very early in the morning, I'm gonna be at the border post to take you guys so that you can get your passport stamped. This man was staying in Mpumalanga, very far away from the border post. He made his way, right? He made his way and met us at Beitbridge. Came with his passport and all the documents and all other unnecessary documents because we didn't know what else these people are gonna require. You know, he came came with a bunch of documents. Even documents that were not asked for. Cool. We showed them the documents and they let us out just like that, you know. But the fact that I was locked up like a criminal still hurts me until today, like a damn criminal, guys. At the border post with nothing to eat with a baby. My mother watches my channel and she doesn't really like the story at all. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like hearing it. She doesn't like it. So hopefully she'll forgive me for doing a story time about this particular story. But I thought I should just talk about it, you know, like it was a very hurtful experience, you know, like how you can be treated there at the border post. Can be hectic, y'all. Can be very hectic. So that's what transpired. I thought I should do a story time of how we were locked up at Beitbridge border post. It was a very, very shitty experience. I remember when my father came to fetch us. This is really good, guys. I remember when my father came to fetch us. I was so frustrated. The moment you cross the Beitbridge border post, that first garage before you even enter Musina, we stopped at that garage to buy food because, yo, girl, we're starving. We're starving, yo. So, yeah, we stopped at the garage for some food, and that's my experience, guys. So, I'd just like to say to people, when you're traveling, especially at the Beitbridge border posts, there's a lot of problems there. Laws that are implemented are constantly changing. People can just ask for things that they shouldn't be asking for just to make your life difficult. So I'm advising to people who will be traveling that I advise you guys that carry all documents, even documents you think are unnecessary. Do carry those unnecessary documents because you don't know which document can help you. Next thing, you're being detained for a law that was implemented that you didn't know. It's not like you're a criminal, you're not aware of the new laws that have been implemented. It's not like you don't have documents, you do. They're just new laws that have been implemented you're not aware of, you know. So be safe, y'all. Just take every document, even documents you think are unnecessary to take with you. Do take those unnecessary documents with you. Life can be tough at Beitbridge border post. I'm just thankful because my father is someone who acts fast, very fast. Otherwise, we would have stayed there at Beitbridge because he even said, let me not do this affidavit thing because, you know, many things might be required. I might start asking many questions. Let me just drive to Beitbridge with all these documents. He came with our birth certificates, he came with the affidavit that was required, he came with all other documents that I've never seen in my life. Just to be safe. Because many had drove more than 4 hours. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. We're detained. Looked up like criminals, you know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more story times on the channel, please comment, let me know. I'll come with more story times. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're coming past this channel for the very first time, please give it a thumbs up. Share the video with family and friends, and subscribe. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. Keep those subscriptions coming, and I will see you guys